Well, we're back up to what's called crossing banks, because that's the bank, the water's over the other side, and to get to it you've got to cross the two banks. There's one there and one there runs down to where I usually stay with my boat, and that is what we call crossing banks, because you're crossing the bank over into the floodplain. Anyway, end of the year, time to start packing up. Took all my sleeping kit off the boat, all the spare water off the boat, and I'm just lugging the engines up now. Beryl and Sam knows it's going to be the end of the year, and the sheep are there. They keep frightening my dogs. You keep chasing my dogs, guys, ain't no good. Look at them. They chase you, don't they, Lyra? I don't know. My two dogs don't touch sheep or cattle. They're the bestest dogs in the world, ain't you guys? Back up to the boat, boys. Come on. Over the banks. We are now crossing the banks. And there's all the boats on to the other side. Oh, my shore tanks, all my instruments and everything else of value has gone off the boat. And there's my boat. She'll be there for the winter. She's on two ropes. One from the front, one from the back, and there's one here that goes out that holds her in. When the tide brings her in, that one holds her in and she stays in. Well, there's my other mooring. I should be up here next Easter. From there to here, and my bilge keel sits on here, and we get a nice high tide and a nice long time without any tide. I need 2 days to do the underfowl. Anti-fouling. I'm murdered for terminology. Anybody who follows my videos will know that now. All I'm left to do now is to tie the main line here that holds the boat in back to the line that runs between the back and the front. It's got to be long because it needs to be stretchable when the tide comes in. The tide comes up to just 3 foot short at the top of that bank, so you can see roughly, you can see the line over the other side there. That's how high my moorings have got to allow my boat to come up. It's tied onto a triangle from the boat, and later on when she's floating I'll pull her in and she'll come this way another 8 foot, so there's not so much mud to walk through. But the idea is, in the winter when I leave her for good, I take this one off, and then when the tide comes in and goes out again, she'll be right out in the middle. But for working on her, she's close in. As I say, there's penalties of having 3 moorings and put a plank out to walk on and a pallet. But that's a penalty. Thank God there's lots of puddles for washing your boots in, like this. And now the last job is to put the rope. Got a wire whip through the middle of the rope, and it's tied to one of the boat things. But TDs can get on, but it's just to stop the opportunists. I'm going to lock her on there later on. I've got to beat this tide now. I can get the engines back, and that's another day over. Plank and my pallet tied to a wreck. That there weighs about 4 ton. That ain't going nowhere. Tied up safe for the year. Well, she's double checked, double tied on there. Safe. And the whore can go back with me. Well, if I sleep here tonight, I'll say to the wife when I get home, I had this bloody whore down there last night, sleeping with me in the boat. Floating now, but just not enough for me to put her in yet. As soon as I can put her in, you see how this is taking effect? I can pull my 2 outside moorings tight, and there she comes. She'll be 10 foot nearer than what she was before. Makes life easy for me to go out and work on her. Stand on that for now. I'll do that in a bit when the tide's right up here, and we got our kids' boat floated up and over there. To my planks now, and I'm working out the boat. The 2 ropes on the other side form a triangle from the 2 moorings to the boat, and I'm pulling it this way. But now the tide's got to come up to about here, so I've got to allow for that to go back on the triangle of ropes on there, so as it can come up to here on the tide. But I'll adjust that in a minute as much as I can on here, and then in the morning our kid will come down and untie it from there and tie it on its proper thing. His boat's nearly floating. He's got his suit on and he's bringing it in. He's got all the ropes tied down, so we should be in all done. A couple of chaps out there moving their boat in. They're out in the middle at the moment. They're just waiting for the tide to get up so they can pull theirs up onto the mooring. What a glorious day to be packing your boat up. Weather's off. I need to wait to the longest possible time before I tie this rope off. She's still floating at the moment, but I need to wait to the longest possible time, because if I can wait till the tide's up to my knees, the highest it can ever go above that is about another 2 meters, and I can judge that and get it right. You've heard the saying, a watch pot never boils. A watch bloody tight takes forever, I'll tell you. Just can't get it over that little bar there. It seems to be, if you went down to the van and had a quick cup of tea, you come back, this would be full tide. But when you're watching it, it's slow. You'll be on telly doing that, Hervey. And Vera. And Samuel. Well, we got the both boats up now. Richard's is up. Mine's up on the mooring. And tomorrow, Richard can reset the rope onto its proper peg down. And the tide now come another 2 meters above this. So I've got to allow for that on the whatever. Last minute cup of tea. Get the cuppa clean now, the end of the year, and the boat's ready. All ready to go. My van's out of sight there, hiding away. Little devil. There we go. All cups of tea. Just driving out, and we'll be on the road. Get some fuel at the motorway, nice and steady, because we've got a lot of kit in the back of the van, and nice safe journey out, and then we'll get the roof rack back on and think about getting some hang glide in. So fingers crossed for a good winter for flying.